You know the type. The highly capable, hyper-successful professional who serves as the confident, indispensable bottleneck for their entire operation. But underneath that flawless exterior, their body is keeping a very different score. The internal physiological reality usually involves a clenched jaw, persistent lower back pain, and suddenly jolting awake at 3 a.m. with a mind that refuses to slow down. To survive this constant overdrive, people turn to isolated evening coping mechanisms. It might look like 2 solid hours of doom scrolling, a punishing late-night fitness regimen, or relying on heavy meals and a glass of wine to artificially force a wind down. The exact same relentless drive that produces such massive external success is simultaneously hardwiring their nervous system for an inevitable, high-functioning burnout. When highly capable people finally spot these unwanted habits, their first instinct is to crush them using raw, brute force willpower and strict new rules. Applying brute discipline to this specific problem almost immediately hits a brick wall, resulting in a relentless and exhausting cycle of failure. That intense frustration is fed by a terrifying internal script. Deep down, there is a lingering fear that if they loosen their grip on their daily output, their fundamental value as a person drops to zero. Treating deeply ingrained nervous system responses as mere failures of discipline leaves incredibly accomplished people feeling broken, ashamed, and entirely powerless over their own evenings. To understand exactly why willpower collapses in these moments, we have to examine a massive structural imbalance within the mind's biological operating system. This chart shows the actual distribution of your cognitive resources. That 10% slice represents your conscious willpower. The remaining 90% is your subconscious mind. It acts as the ultimate gatekeeper, running automated loops of your deepest beliefs, emotions, and memories on continuous repeat. Trying to fight 90, here you map out your life's timeline and learn specific, practical tools to master your conscious, thinking mind first. This preparation usually reveals a highly specific emotional target. In almost every case, these compulsive behaviors stem from a buried, nearly universal feeling of simply not being good enough. By week 2, the program hits a major turning point, an intensive 2.5-hour one-on-one subconscious rewiring session. This produces a highly personalized audio protocol tailored to your unique internal blockers. By surgically addressing the exact root cause at the subconscious level, the urge to engage in those evening routines naturally fades. Daily willpower becomes completely obsolete because the craving itself is gone. To make this stick, the integration phase immediately follows. Listening to that custom audio track every single day is absolutely critical here to successfully cement these new neural pathways. This phase introduces precise physical tools, like deep breathwork journeys. These practices allow you to physically process emotions in real time, restabilizing your nervous system whenever high-level stress inevitably spikes again. The final resilience phase ensures that future stress doesn't trigger a relapse by entirely rebuilding an unbreakable sense of internal self-worth. This 2-pillar approach completely removes the need for fragile, conscious-level rules, guiding your body into a state of permanent, unconscious physiological alignment. The proof of this approach is in the execution. Executives who complete this protocol frequently describe a profound relief, feeling as though a massive weight has been physically lifted within just 1 week of their rewiring session. The neuroscience behind this method is so heavily battle-tested that the entire process is backed by a 30-day risk-free guarantee. If you are currently caught in a cycle of high-functioning burnout, remember this: you do not need to be fixed, labeled, or shamed. You merely need to update an outdated mental operating system. Take a moment to deliberately shift your focus entirely away from your current state of exhaustion. What will you build when you finally wake up clear-headed, completely confident, and firmly back in control of your operational autonomy?